Good afternoon, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for December 9, 2023. And in the news this afternoon, St. Elizabeth records 2 more murders, 6 people killed in 48 hours. There was another bloody night in St. Elizabeth after 2 men were killed in separate incidents in the South Central Parish, increasing the total to 6, the number of people murdered in the parish in the last 48 hours. The latest incidents happened in Nain and New River near Santa Cruz in the parish. In the first incident in New River, a man was shot and killed. According to police sources, residents heard loud explosions at approximately 11 p.m. The man's body was found in his yard with gunshot wounds about 6 a.m. the following morning. Then in Nain, a man was chopped to death during an alleged altercation with another man early Saturday morning. Residents say about 6 a.m., the victim accused the other man of hurling stones at his house top. An argument reportedly developed and a machete was used to fatally chop the man. He was pronounced dead at hospital. Following the recent flare-up of violence in the parish, Everton Fisher, the People's National Party councillor for the Balaclava division, appealed to residents to amicably resolve conflicts. This after 3 gun attacks, including a double murder in Goshen district, where an uncle and his nephew were killed, and a house firebombed were reported in the parish. Truck transporting prisoners involved in St. Anne crash. A police truck transporting prisoners was involved in a 4-vehicle collision near the Salem Baptist Church in Runaway Bay, St. Anne, on Saturday morning. It is not yet known if there were any casualties from the accident. Police sources have, however, described the crash as serious. St. Mary woman charged after allegedly disposing of newborn babies in shopping bag. A St. Mary woman was charged with 2 counts of infanticide following the death of her 2 babies last month. The woman, identified as a 33-year-old Tanisha Richardson, a resident of Banjo Hill in Days Mountain in the parish, is accused of killing her babies after giving birth. The acts were reportedly committed between November 18 and 20 at Richardson's home, police said. It is alleged that Richardson gave birth to 2 infants, used scissors to cut their umbilical cord, and then put them in a shopping bag and disposed of them. The matter was reported to the police, and following investigations, Richardson reportedly gave a caution statement admitting to the same. She was arrested and subsequently charged. Her court date is not yet finalized. This is the 2nd case of suspected infanticide in recent days, as a Montego Bay woman is facing similar charges for allegedly throwing her 5-month-old daughter from the 3rd story of a building on Wednesday. It is alleged that the child's parents were engaged in a heated argument where the father refused to discuss their relationship. It was during this time that the child was purportedly thrown from the roof by her mother, who reportedly then went to the 2nd floor to consume bleach before leaping from the building. 3 charged after residents intercepted stolen flow cables in St. Anne. Quick action by residents of Manze district in St. Anne resulted in the recovery of $1.4 million worth of flow cable wires and the arrest of 3 people. Arrested and charged are 27-year-old construction worker Brian Sinclair from Chester District, Oran Walker, also known as Melvin, 28, from Manze District, and the 28-year-old Sidion Sid Richards, a tour guide from Seville Heights, all in St. Anne. They have been charged with simple larceny, receiving stolen property, and malicious destruction of property. Sinclair, who was reportedly driving the Voxy, has been slapped with additional charges of breaching the condition of bail and driving away a motor vehicle without the owner's consent. Police said Sinclair, who is on bail and a curfew order, was held during his curfew hours. The owner of the Voxy he was driving indicated that he drove away the vehicle without a consent. Reports reaching the news indicate that all 3 went to Manze District in 2 separate vehicles. Their flow cable wires were damaged and stolen. Residents reportedly received information on the theft, set up roadblocks, and intercepted a motor truck and a Toyota Voxy with the 3 accused. They were detained until the police arrived and took them into custody. 18-year-old in custody after allegedly damaging ATM that wouldn't dispense money. One of the two men who allegedly damaged an automated teller machine Saturday morning because it would not dispense money has been taken into police custody. The man was apprehended shortly after the incident, which occurred at the National Commercial Bank in Brownstown, St. Anne. Reports are that between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m., the men entered the ATM on the bank's premises and attempted to withdraw cash. When the ATM did not dispense the money, the police said the men damaged the face of the machine and the glass door entrance of the ATM. Police investigations led to the capture of one of the accused men, an 18-year-old construction worker from Runaway Bay, St. Anne. Police are still seeking the other man. 18-year-old motorcyclist killed in St. Elizabeth crash. An 18-year-old died as a result of injuries he sustained in a crash on the Ballards Valley Main Road in St. Elizabeth early Saturday morning. Police named the deceased as Jay Sr., a resident of Ballards Valley. A police report said that about 1 a.m., Sr. was riding a white Cobra motorcycle when he attempted to overtake a motor car and collided with a Honda CR-V traveling in the opposite direction. He was flung from the motorcycle upon impact. Sr. was rushed to the Mandeville Regional Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Sr. is reportedly the second member of a St. Elizabeth family to die in a motorcycle crash within a week. A source told the news that one of two motorcyclists who died on December 1 in a crash on Ballards Valley Main Road was related to Sr. In that incident, Kimoy Hibbert, 24, a resident of Plowden District in Manchester, and Odain Swaby, 35, a resident of Ridge District in St. Elizabeth, died after colliding on the same main road. 11 suspects arrested for extorting operators of public passenger vehicles. The police have arrested 11 people in connection with the extortion of operators of public passenger vehicles. Assistant Commissioner Gary McKenzie, who heads the Public Safety and the Traffic Enforcement Branch, told the news that the 11 were picked up on Friday in the corporate area. He said the arrests were made under Operation Streamline, launched in early September. ACP McKenzie is also promising that the special operations will be sustained into the new year. Cybercrimes Act to provide sanctions for perpetrators of revenge porn. Minister with responsibility for digital transformation, Senator Dr. Dana Morris Dixon, says the Cybercrimes Act is to provide appropriate sanctions for perpetrators of revenge porn. Revenge porn is the distribution of sexual explicit images or videos of individuals without their consent and is usually done by former partners. Senator Morris Dixon, who addressed the matter in the Senate on Friday, said some jurisdictions have chosen to approach the issue in a technology-neutral manner.
Therefore, it was proposed that the creation of an offense for revenge porn be included under Section 9, which already covers data published with the intent to harm or harass. As a result, the committee suggests amending Section 9 to, among other things, change publish to send and define publish as the act of sending, transferring, posting, disseminating, or otherwise making data accessible, and B, add a new subsection addressing intimate images.
Audio